Huh? Oh. Going on, chat? How we all doing? How we all doing on this Thursday for me? Thursday. How we all doing? I'm gonna play some Mario Kart 8 today. I don't think I've ever streamed this game properly before. I decided I want to check out some of the tracks. I seem chipper. Well, you would too if you were electrocuted. So I have not. I bought the booster pack. I've not played all of the tracks. So I decided I wanted to kind of check it out. Doing pretty good. Took a nap. Oh, nice. Well, this is gonna be very chill. This is gonna be very chill tonight. Do I need to boost the volume? I think I do. Hang on. I think it's just the menu though. I think that's just the menu. Okay. Do me a solid and play either Rosalina, Peachette, or Pauline. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do the slow cups though. I've gotta no. Yeah, because I haven't tried any of the new shit. So I wanna do a tour, if you will. My goal is to tour these new tracks. So I want to have a look. I want to have a look around. I've already seen a few of them. And I felt like I wanted to kind of get into more of them. Let's go. Yo, shit. It's a fucking Lovense toy. Look at that. Shit, man. You can get me some of them big wheels. Mario Kart Tour, kinda, yeah. Well, my goal is I want to get a bit of inspiration. I will say, so far, the tracks that I have played, I was a bit disappointed. So I played this one, which was all classic tracks. The one I'd say, Paris Promenade, was like my least favorite. Coconut Mall's a banger though. I really enjoyed Coconut Mall because again, these are classics. This here is a banger. Okay, so skipping over the tour levels again because I feel like so far the tour levels have been very lackluster. The king track in this whole thing is Yoshi Island. That shit was amazing. Like I was blown away by how good that track was. It's not what I was expecting when it came to Nintendo doing a little love letter. So I've not tried any of these others. And I kind of want to, because I never played the GBA version of... Did I play the DS version? I feel like I did. I don't think I played the 3DS version. No, I didn't play the 3DS version. Maybe I did. I don't know. And there's a couple of tracks in here I don't remember. And there's obviously a couple of new tracks as well that they've added in here. It looks like they've added 4. The Merry Mountain, Piranha Plant Cove, Sun High Sunday, and then the Bathtub, Ninja Highway, and 6. So I kind of just want to check him out. My goal was to really just check the tracks out and see, you know, if they pop. I've kind of been on my list to do. I wanted to check them out. I played. Did any of you play? Did any of you play Mario Kart Tour when it came out? I did. I was addicted to that shit. It's basically a run game with extra steps, basically. I will say that these tracks that they've imported in from the mobile phone, while look good while moving, when you stop and you look, the quality isn't good. I will admit I was quite disappointed with some of the models are like downgraded. Obviously, I thought it was weird that they wouldn't go and change those. But I mean, you know, so far this one's not bad. Like, because the other thing too is like playing on the mobile phone, right? Is very different. Whereas in these tracks, they have the ever-changing like laps, so everything changes constantly. Super Circuit has a 93 on Metacritic. Which one is Super Circuit? The GBA one? I assume it is. What I do like about the tour levels, though, and I said it, I just said it, is the fact that the tracks change slightly. I think it's very clever because you're not constantly having to. Favorite. I've still not been able to secure a copy of that game. It is very difficult to get. I've had 2 copies of that game, and both times they've never worked, and it's been frustrating as hell. I know the DS one introduced, the 3DS one introduced hang gliders, I'm pretty sure. The last one I legitimately played, I think, was DS. Where, like, Waluigi could get, like, a digging machine. Like an excavator. And then I played this one on the Wii U. But I couldn't think... Even the Wii one was really good. Although my favorite, I know some people say that they can't go back to it, is, in my personal opinion, is Double Dash. Because it did something that it threw the idea onto its head. And I think that's what made it really cool. I think Nintendo, right, this is my thing, is that they're coming out with a new Mario Kart. And while I think that's going to be a good competition against Sonic, I think what they should have done for Mario Kart 9 was gone back to Double Dash style. And gone Mario Kart 9, Double Dash Return or something. And had the mechanics come back. Because they only ever did it once. And I really do think that they work really well. I don't know, like, it's just strange. I mean, I know, like, the other thing with Nintendo, too. Sorry if I'm waffling, guys. It's just me waffling up. Been thinking about this a lot. Is Nintendo always plays it safe when it comes to design. They're always about that safe design. Like, they know what they want. And sometimes they'll just make the same thing because it's safer to do than to... yeah. They'll just make the same thing. Waffle away is starving. Oh, on a flash cart? Yeah, I mean, I've thought about it, yeah. It's just got to come up at the right time. I'm not overly... I think, like, yeah. I don't know. I really think Double Dash could get another look. I like this track. This track I like. I was going to do something like this in Kart, where it was going to be, like, across a cliff face. This is really nice. I think the double dash mechanics were neat for a game, but in the end, custom items for every character just results. Yeah. Well, okay, so like the one thing I will say is get rid of the custom item bit. Have the double dash mechanic there. Because in theory, you can do it in this. Like, you can have 2 items. That's... Double Dash gave us that. Like, that's what birthed from Double Dash. Was the 2 item mechanic. It's the only thing that really carried over. But, I don't know. I've always liked the 2 characters on the... I've always thought it was really cool. Yeah, I like this track a lot. This track's got a lot of what I'd want. Actually, I like this buggy. I like the buggy that she's driving. Design of this is really cool. I don't think we have a 3-wheeler in Kart. I'd have to check, but I don't think we do. Like I said earlier, I'd probably have to do something like a sequel that was dialed down heaps, I think. Would be my factor. Just to kind of get that over. I've been thinking to myself, you should add a track. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Well, this technically is the last year of Kart, technically. It's gonna be one of those ones where it's gonna be sad to put aside. We've still got so much work to do though, and I'm trying my best. And a lot of people have been asking me, will I do DLC? And don't get me wrong, I have thought about it. So I don't know yet. It'd be cool. If this round of advertising we're doing does well for the game, I think we'll do it. Because I'd love to see Kart get, like, the ending it deserves. Look at that, beautiful. I will say, like, the other thing too with this, I think they've really defined Shady Low Kart 2 in 3 years. I think Shady Low Kart 2 would be it'd be a shorter time. I said the other night that if I was to do Shady Low Kart 2, I would make it more like this mixed with, well no, more like Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, where the characters would be very defined and the tracks would be very on point. And it wouldn't be focused so much on the Smash Bro element of how many characters makes an orgy. You know, I would want to celebrate what Shady Corner is through Shady Low Kart 2. So I thought of, if I was to do it, I'd probably do like something like Shady, I don't know, like Shady Corner All-Stars Racing or something like that. That might be the way to go. And keep it first and third party characters only. Working with other IPs has been tough. It has not been an easy road to go down. More tiring than anything. Also, the amount of Patreon stuff we had to do. I look back on it now and I don't really regret too much, but there was a lot of, we had to do a lot of like give and take to get Kart to where it is. We had to invest a lot more than I was expecting. So there's a lot of, we had to give up a lot to the fans in the sense we're like, oh, if you want to advertise your thing here or do this thing here or have your character in. Shady Low Kart. Yeah. So I thought about it. So yeah, it would be like first and third party. So pretty much what Mario Kart is right now. It's everything Nintendo. It wouldn't be anything beyond that. Because I think, yeah. Just ran straight into a banana. I did. Ooh, new track. Okay. I want to see where my Nintendo bucks are going. Have a look. Okay. It's a hot spring. Okay, cool. You know what I find funny about kart games? I gotta say this, is size difference. They never ever really explain why things are big and why things are small. So like, you look at this place and it's like, it wouldn't work. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's a strange thing. Oh shit, can we go up here? Fuck yeah, that's cool. Oh shit, it's kind of like a little secret way. That reminds me of Crash 3 or something. Oh, that's cool. I like this oriental level. This is really cool. There's something sick. I really hope the new Sonic racing game doesn't lean too much on the wisps again. I don't know if I can handle that. I'm so sick of the wisps, dude. I don't know if I can put up with it. It's not my bag, man. Just use rings. Just use the rings that you have. Yeah, this is cool. I like the look of this. This looks nice. And yeah, sorry I'm playing it on 50cc. I'm just kind of looking around because I wanted to kind of see what the tracks had to offer. Alright, so I want to go down this time and have a look. I see. So this is like the bottom rack. Oh, and there's a shortcut to the left. I also admire how a lot of racing games like this do shortcutting. It's very interesting. But yeah, I will say the tour levels are probably the least interesting ones, though I do like the fact that they change lap every time with something different. Around we go. It's alright, chat. I will read in a second. Go up again. I do like the hang glider element, I think. But I just don't know what else Mario Kart could do that would make it different. I feel like they've tapped it. I feel like they've found the peak of it. I don't think there's much else you could do to Mario Kart that wouldn't step away from its own formula too much. What's your take on characters unlocking only if the player owns the game they're from? Do you mean like what we do with Kart with lock and loot? Is that what you mean? They had to make it big because tour tracks are too small for 12 players. Oh, I see. But they couldn't be bothered to adjust anything visually. It's like another Diddy Kong racing game. Yes, yeah. Well, yeah, so we have the ability for some characters to be unlocked in Kart with abilities, but we've changed that now. We've added an element where you can visit Dave now and get that change. We technically just finished the update today. It's just, we've got to go to testing. The next few days is going to be testing. There's a lot to go. Hope you're doing well, Fancy. I'm just checking out some of these tracks. Yeah, it's not bad. The funny thing is, though, this cup, I'll forget it in like a day. Like, there wasn't anything that stuck with me. The one that so far has stuck with me is the Yoshi level. I think that was the shit. Can we, like... I'm going to go play that now real quick, because I really enjoyed that level. Enjoying a day off? Nice. Don't forget to wash your penis, dude. I want to, like... We got to check this level out. I love this level so much. Look, we got to do it with Yoshi. Bam, blam. This level is so good. The sounds. It does, yeah. Oh, the Yes games? The Yes. I got the one on Mega Drive. I really like that one. The platformer. There's a platformer. This so far is my favorite track. Because it's such a love letter to the Super Nintendo. This is sick. And the sounds. The fact that they swapped the coin sounds out too. It's so good. This is so good. Oh. This is crazy. This is so good. This bit gets me though. This bit where you... Oh, fuck. I missed it. Where you hit that and it creates a secret bridge. That is... Oh my god. This... Oh my god. And they got the aesthetic right too. Like the colors look good. Give us a Yoshi game like this, please. Please? Nintendo, I know you're listening. You feel threatened by Kart. You bugged my house. Oh, this is so cool. This is honestly like the best track. It is honestly, yeah, it is. It's peak track design. I literally, when I played it the other night, I was gasping at how good this track is. It is honestly the best. I think, honestly, it's one of the best tracks they've ever designed in years. And it's not even doing anything that unique. It's just the nostalgia. They get it right. Like, this is perfect. This is such a perfect track. It's not doing anything too windy. You get to look at everything as well. Like, it visually lets you look around. And as a fan of Yoshi's Island on the Super NES, this is such a love letter. I love this shit so much. And the sounds too, like they change all of the other sounds. Oh, so good. Here we go. That's so good. The peak is Fortress, which is unfortunately not in the game. Airship Fortress. Which one's that one? I love your sense of humor. That's what keeps me coming. Usually my giant penis will, but yeah, sure. If my humor helps you come. Yoshi game like this would be fantastic. Exactly. I think it would really be cool. I really do. Yeah, if I was to do Kart again, it'd definitely be different. It wouldn't be the same element. It would be something different. It wouldn't be as ambitious. Shady loot carts help me to build up who I am, but I feel like I've learnt a lot too. That I'd want to do something different. It's kind of a love letter in that sense. So. It's a love letter to the dream games I always wanted to do. Now that aspect, yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so we've done him. You know what? I wanna skip to this one because it's got the Daisy Cruiser, and I miss the Daisy Cruiser. I miss so many tracks from the from the GameCube age. Like that was sick. Give me that back, please. Give me that back. All right, here we go. Athens. It's also very strange that they picked. I got the idea. It's tour, right? So they wanted to do global tracks. No, it's just strange because then like it gives you the impression that the Mario Brothers are like I guess they're closer to the world than you think. I don't know. It's just strange. Yeah, I played a shitload of it. Me and Kyle from EVM days. We played the shit out of that game. I got so many fun memories of Double Dash. I think we played at my house. We played that Mario Kart more than any other Mario Kart ever. There's no other Mario Kart that I can think of. Wow, see, and then this is, okay, so this is what I like. I like the fact that the track just changed. Now, I will say that I know that it obviously didn't change. Like, it's just they direct you in a different direction. But it's a clever way of doing it. I noticed that when I was playing the Chocobo GP the other night, they do it. And I thought I had to go up that way. And I thought it was very clever. No, I know they're from Brooklyn. It's not that. It's more like, it's just weird to think that, like, Mario just casually stops off at Athens for a day. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's weird to me. I know we've obviously had Mario's Time Machine and shit like that. But because he's so in the world, and you know he's gone to a place called New Donk City of all places. It's just strange. This track I really do admire. There's something about this like design of having the laps be different each time. It feels like a long sprint, like the Wario downhill one. I forgot what it's called, the Wario sprint on the Buckers. Yeah, it's pretty. Oh, I see, and there's a secret there. Oh, yep, secret shortcut with a little booster. Nice. I will say the other thing too that I find weird about Nintendo and the way they do things. I don't understand why these characters have to take up slots. Is it because they want to make it look like there's more content? I feel that's a costume. It's obviously not. It's Peachette, so it's obviously Toadette wearing the crown. How much is a flight? Yo, thank you for the follow. In Brooklyn money? See, I've missed this level. The fact that you can drive in the pool, that's sick. Yeah, this is one of my favorite. To be honest with you, there wasn't really many tracks on the GameCube one I didn't enjoy. I'm wondering if... Yeah, they do! Oh, everything still slides. Nice. I was wondering if it was all going to slide. Wait, there was an extra... Oh, was that the door that leads down? I think that's the door that leads down. But they filled it with water. And giant gold coins. At least 3. Alright, let's go left this time. Because it's interesting when they take a track that I already know and change it. So they've made it that the pool, it's strange. They've done some really cool creative stuff with it. Ah, big pussy lip. Nice. Let's do the secret. They've filled this with water now. Hey, this is cool. It's no longer just a storage area. It's like full underwater. That's cool. Nice. Four coins and a 1-up. MatPat. Yeah, MatPat also believes that William Afton's out to fuck him, so I don't know if I would believe him. The other thing I noticed too that Mario Kart doesn't do that I wish I noticed when I played Chocobo Racing or Chocobo GP offline for about a day now. So I wanted to say, I noticed that you could make a custom cup in it. Mario Kart doesn't let you do that. I'd love that. I'd love if you could add like, I want to pick just the GameCube levels. Like that shit. And then you can do it in Chocobo Racing, which I thought was really cool. Like, you just pick 4 tracks, like, one after each other, and then it kind of ends. Said, actually, when we were designing Kart, he designed something like that, actually. No, it doesn't, but Said did design something like that. He came up with this thing that was like, I'm going to butcher it though, because Said did like, he was pretty smart with it. He came up with, it was like like you were shooting a porno thing. So you'd select the things and you just create the scene sort of thing. And so you'd select 4 tracks that you wanted and you could select a boss if you wanted. And it was really clever. You find Sonic more. Yeah, I do too. Yeah. This game here is the kind of game I play with friends that come over. Sonic Racing is a specific group of friends. Definitely. I will say, I think when we streamed Team Sonic Racing, the last one, I obviously was very disappointed in the quality that it left, but very, very hollow finished game. But oh god, oh god. When they do I think it's like, not Toad's Turnpike, it's Toad's... It's a night level where you go underneath the highway in the GameCube version. That one's really good. And they didn't put that in this one, they should have though. That would have been really good. This one's pretty cool. They get the night aesthetic really well done. And I like the toll booths. I think the toll booths are really cool. And the thing is too, like, these games obviously have to be family friendly and sort of have that edge of feel to them. Mario Kart does do that. You know what would have made that even more trolly? That you have to pay a coin when you go through that toll booth. That would have been so funny to me if they did that. Like, it just takes your coins back to 0. Hey, Ghost Body. Team Sonic Racing is. Yeah, it is, yeah. You'd say the later level kind of outclasses it. Really? Yeah, I really love that level. Because it was like, to me, it was like a hybrid of Toad's Turnpike. Bro, we're gonna get some fucking... Oh shit, it actually goes down? I thought it was just around the bathtub. It does, yeah. I haven't seen too much more of it though, because I've been... I just hope they don't rely too heavily on the wisps. I know that they're aiming on a lot of the original weaponry though. And it's crazy that they're putting in the riders too, like, they've just decided they're gonna do everything. They want the cars, they want them to transform, and they want to have fucking... that ability. It's so cool. Oh shit, we're going down the poop hole. What is this? I don't know about this. Okay. This is very Micro Machines. You can tell this is very Micro Machine. This is your favorite new track? Mine's definitely the Yoshi Island for sure. This feels very like... this would be a track that I would have designed for sure. It's pretty cool though. It's a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. Like, in my head, I had a worse opinion about this track. I thought it was going to be just around the bathtub, but no, we're in the poo particles, boys. We're playing with the poo particles. I don't know if they know how a drain system works, but it's pretty cool. And I see like little references to little things. Oh yeah, toilet water. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Over the top. Over the top. Yeah, it's not bad. This track's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I think this would probably be my second favorite new track. The Yoshi one's very at the front though. Get up. I wonder what they had to go through to approve the fact that you're going to get sprayed by toilet water. Fucking hell. There's so many little, like, Easter eggs, too. Hey, Sad. Yeah, not bad. Not bad with this one. I think, again, the newer tracks are the ones that really get me, I think. Because you can see them really stretching their legs, whereas you know what I'll say? I liked what they did with the Daisy Cruiser, where they added the water bit in. You could have blocked that shell by holding the banana. Yeah, I could have. I'm literally just cruising around. I'm not even really thinking about the way I'm playing, because 50cc is too easy. I'm just sort of looking at the level, really. I'm kind of like... I mean, I could do it in time trial if I wanted to, but I thought it's two birds with one stone, you know? You want me to do Funky Kong? Yeah, we could do Funky. Alright, I want to look at... You know what? Sydney Sprint, because I want to see Australia. I don't live in Sydney, I live in Perth, which is nowhere near Sydney. But I know what Sydney looks like. So I'm interested to see how they handle everything. New funky mode included, yeah. Okay. Oh, that crowd looked terrible. You can add a Perth track to Kart? Probably. That crowd looked terrible. That was disgusting. Come on, Nintendo, come on, man. Like, you've got all these 3D models chilling here, which, by the way, can we just pull up on this? Like, these look terrible too. Like, the Yoshis on them are so terrible. Like, you can tell they're lower poly than the actual character model. They really did port this from the mobile. The Perth Pump and Dump, that's pretty good. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it's strange because I feel like the tour circuit tracks, sometimes the tour tracks were really good, and then sometimes they were plain like this. And honestly, this is one of the plainest tracks. And the fact when they ported this over, they did not touch this up is the laziest thing. Like, you could see they touched up Daisy Cruiser. Like, they've obviously had to make it from the ground up and add things and stuff. And, like, give it new love. But with this, it's like... Nah. It's what kind of, like, leaves a bad taste in my mouth with shit of Nintendo. Because they have this tendency to be a bit lazy. Okay. Resources for performance. Well, yeah, on the mobile phone. I guess maybe, but like, I don't know. There's some, I mean, yeah, I'm probably being a bit too picky. There's just things that I kind of look at with this. And They know people buy it anyway. Oh, they will, regardless. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I gotta say though, this is probably one of the most uninspired tracks. Like, this is pretty... If you told me this was a fan-made course, I'd believe you. Like, if you told me that somebody made this and modded this track in, I would believe you. I do like the modding. I saw recently someone's been modding Sonic tracks into Mario Kart, which I thought was pretty cool. The Switch isn't powerful enough. The Mega Lamp. Yeah, I said the only reason I like them is that they change each lap. That's about it. Okay. Let's see. Do you think, like, Funky Kong's foot would hurt sliding that around on the asphalt? Dude's a fucking machine. Now, is this hole gonna have a thing? It's not. Okay. So I just had to learn that. I was assuming there might have been a secret little... Like, oh, here's the alternate route with the fucking water... Like, the water bit. Lots of filler. Yeah, I think so too. It's why I waited so long to buy it. Because... So I will say this. I've claimed this on tax. I claimed this on tax as research because I was like, I feel... If you'd asked me 5 years ago if I was just going to buy this outright, I probably would have, but I didn't feel justified in the tracks that they were doing. I just felt they were tacking. And then when I went to actually buy it, I was talking to my tax agent about it, and they were like, yeah, you can pretty much claim anything on tax that's research. And I was like, well, this is technically research. So Australian government, if you're watching, I claimed the booster pack on tax. But yeah, it's interesting because I do feel that there's a lot of filler. Some of these tracks, I'm wondering if... Hang on, was Mario Kart 8 the only one that did guest tracks? Like, all the other Mario Karts, they didn't have any tracks from previous Mario Karts? Am I correct in saying that? Was Mario Kart 8 the first one to do, like, oh, here's the one from the Super Nintendo? Still cheap, and you get a ton, but the quality is all over the place. Yeah, it is. The quality is all over the place. Australian government don't put shades in jail. No, because then they won't get quality porn games, so they have to keep me up. This is it's strange too, because like this is what I said before, and I think it does ring true, is that this is going to be another one of those ones where like I play the cup and I'm going to forget about it, and I'm just going to be like, oh yeah, I don't even remember like this stuff that's not even memorable. Like the Yoshi track and the bathtub track were the only ones so far. At least this Funky Kong here. So, do you reckon they'll allow me to add him into Kart? Don't have the DLC. I'll be honest with you, if they could split the DLC, it'd probably be a little bit better. This doesn't feel very worth... You know what it is? This is good streamer content. If you're a streamer that plays... If you're a streamer that plays Mario Kart competitively with your fan base, yeah, this is the GOAT, dude. Like, just fucking, it's just a pile of tracks to play. This is on the Wii, right? This was the Wii track. I remember, I'm getting flashbacks. The new character's a nice touch. Yeah. Again, I think I agree with what Fancy said. The quality's all over the place. Yeah, I played a ton of the Wii one, yeah. But yeah, again, the reason why I'm playing it on 50 is because I kind of just want to, like, look. I kind of want to look at the tracks. And then we'll do, like, and then, you know, maybe we'll do, like, some, like, tough ones. Say, favorite Wii track. Crank it up to 200. Yeah, I've never tried 200. Is 200 really difficult? Like, is that... But yeah, I assume that Mario Kart 8 was the only one that did guest tracks from previous games, right? So... I think it's good because it's a good touch. You actually need to use your brakes. Get out, really. Is it that... Oh my god. Try it? Okay, we'll try it after this one, yeah? I'll give it a shot. I'm probably gonna suck major dick in it, though. Yeah. Oh, man. Do any of you have Mario Kart, by the way? You gotta use your brakes while drifting. Okay. Yeah, I know 200 is the new one that they added. Sky High Sunday. Wasn't there already a cake level? I swear there was already a cake level. Like Peach's Frosted Butthole or something? I don't know. Strange to do another level like this, but okay. Because that's the other thing too. While I get like the nostalgia for adding in like tracks, like multiple tracks, when you've got like 7 city tracks, like it's a bit much. You know what they could have done? They could have made this a fucking Odyssey track. What's that? The cooking track? You know, the gourmet world? Why didn't they theme it after that? They're like 2 steps away from theming it after that, but they've got this. Yeah, this again feels like another fan track. If you had told me this was a fan track, I would have believed you. Because it does look like Odyssey. It looks like they've taken bits of Odyssey and added them in. It's a weird one. The Luncheon Kingdom. Well, I just feel like the theme would match more. Like, I get it when they do something like Moo Moo Meadows and shit like that. But like, this is such a disassociation from what Mario is that I'm just like, why is he hanging out in Ice Cream World? Do you know what I mean? Like, why is Mario hanging out in Ice Cream World, dude? Why doesn't he just fucking go to the Luncheon Kingdom? Like, that, you know, that. Give me that. Like... Oh, bro, I just come up... Nintendo, I know you're still listening because you've hacked my house. Alright. Nintendo, have you ever played Crash Tag Team Racing? You know how you can possess other people's cars? Alright, hear me out, Nintendo. You give everyone a Cappy. And you can possess other people's cars as Cappy to get ahead in the competition. You're welcome, Nintendo. Have the free money. Shigeru Miyamoto, you've got my number. I'm the guy that made the porn kart game, by the way. Just wanted to let you know. The one that Sakurai's like, there's too many characters in it. It just feels uninspired. It does, yeah. Have they add Odyssey one? Yeah, Mario has had food levels even before Odyssey. Yeah, but this just feels like... I don't know. It's like, why is he hanging out in a giant ice cream world? Like, it's like, just theme it a bit more. Just don't stick him in an ice cream, dude. Alright, just for you chaps, I will, I don't know why I called you chaps, that was fucking weird. I would try 200cc. Now they won't listen to me. No, they will. They'll have to. Shigeru Miyamoto, let me put, Funky Kong in Kart. Alright, let's try 200. Oh, shit. I'm thinking. Nah, I'm gonna do Daisy for this one. Okay. 200cc, let's try it. But we have Wild Woody, it's true. That's true. Okay, 200cc. If I can get 5th, I'll be happy. Holy shit, yeah, this feels like it's on crack. Holy shit. Holy shit! Fucking hell, dude! Whoa! Fucking hell, like, this is so quick. Oh my god. Actually, like, I'm not even joking. This is probably because I'm fucking old. It's hurting my eyes. Holy fuck. This feels like I've, like, overclocked my computer. Oh. Wow. Okay. It's this is a speed. This is a speed. Okay. I kind of like it a little bit. We'll see if I continue to. Okay. I see what you mean by using the brake. Yeah, that's whew! That's something else, man. Wow. Is the computer having a tough time keeping up with me, though? I feel like the computer should be tougher. Or is it just the speed? It definitely feels like it's overclocked. Even the animations are way too quick. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Alright, this might be the one that kills me, boys. Okay. Alright, we got a bit of work to do. You motherfucker! Oh shit. Yeah, this... This one is like, it's holy shit. This one's hard. See if I can get a decent position. Oh! Fucking hell. That felt like doing a quick wank before work. Messy. Holy shit. Alright, this one's gonna be an interesting one. Alright, Now we can really open up with this track. Okay. Fuck. I forgot the sliding on this is a bit... Or a quick wank at work, yeah. That's a whole different level of pressure, though. And you know what? I reckon the worst tracks, like, tell me if I'm wrong, but I reckon the worst tracks for 200cc will be the tour levels. Because they're not designed for it. I reckon the turning on them would be shocking. At least at this track, there's enough open space to like do shit. They aren't too bad. I feel like the smaller spaces are going to be the ones that take the most grunt. You need to use your brakes. Yeah, you would. Well, your boy still got it. I managed to do it. I won't lie, I thought I was going to embarrass myself on stream. So I'm pretty happy with the result. Sick. Only got, what, 1 second on that one? Yeah, and if you know the tracks well, that's good. Like, that's a good... That's a good one to do with the tracks, do you know what I mean? I wonder if there's another one we can do. Here we go! I'm a slut! Alright, calm down. It might be this one. You know these tracks better than your family. I know you better than... Wait. Baby Park. Big Blue. Yeah, the ones with like no edges would be the hardest. I'm gonna try this one. I think the airport's gonna be harder to turn in though. We'll see. We'll see! We're all family here, yeah. At Shady Corner, incest is it's almost compulsory. Okay. Nice. Fuck. It's ones that have got not too tight turns that you can really handle. Alright, okay, I fumbled that. Oh, I fumbled that too. Just. I'm sorry, what? And that's not a corporate plug. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's not bad on 200. It's a bit silly, but I get it. They would definitely in future have to design tracks based on 200 though, because there is that element here where 200cc is yeah, it's like you're relearning the game. Oh, all good, Fancy. You have a great day, and I hope you have a good day, and stay safe, dude. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Too bad. She hits the eel on the way up though. I've just noticed that. You hit the eel on the way up. Fuck's sake. The game, sometimes the game just can't handle what's happening. Holy shit. It's so funny. It does feel like it's very overclocked. Like, watch this, you hit the eel. When I thought of 100 cc's, I never thought about it as speed. I always thought it was more about how smart the computer was going to be. So I always thought that the idea was that the computer was going to be better in that regard. You wash your penis now, that's good. Yeah, I don't mind 200cc. I feel like some of the tracks might not work, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, Electrodome. Okay. You know, it's so quick. Holy crap. Holy crap, Lois. Wow. I like this track. I think this track's well done. Again, the theme of Mario Kart tracks I always thought was strange. Because they kind of make up new world areas. And while I think that's a cool idea, the one thing that I appreciate about Sonic is that they just would use areas that you would know. So while this is such a cool concept for a track, I don't know where this is in the Mario universe. So there is that element of I disassociate this so hard. I'm like, there's never going to be a world like this where you go to. And I feel like there's a lot of cool locations they could make tracks with in Mario Kart from the Mario games. That would even help them to advertise a lot of their other games. Okay, this one's a lot harder. I think it's just the cornering. I'm having a little bit of trouble with some of the cornering. Oh, I cleaned up with that one. Tried on Mute City. No, I could already see Mute City and Big Blue because they've got no edges. I'd be falling off of them every 2 seconds. Though it would be themed quite well for Mute City considering it's F-Zero. Now this one I'm interested in for 200. Going downhill like this? Fuck yeah, let's do it. I reckon this one's gonna be fun. Fuck. Whoa. What the fuck? Okay. Fuck. Well, I butchered that. I butchered that horribly. There were so many weapons in that mid bit. Fuck. Butchered. You know what? It's funny. I went in there thinking that was going to be the easiest level, and that ended up being the hardest one on 200. You have to work really hard on that one. That is such a, like, fuck you clap. Fuck you. Holy shit. Man. So, peeps, do you want me to have a look a bit more, or what are you thinking? We could do... Okay. I could do more touring around tracks. I could play online. Or I could play the other game that I have here ready to go. I have another game that I had set up ready. Well, sort of set up ready for tonight. I kind of just wanted to play this a little bit and try some of the tracks out, but... tell you what we'll do. We'll do 100. But let me know in chat what you think. I will do one more round of this before I do anything else. He looks like such a dickhead. Look at him. Look at him in his little cart. What's the other game? I was gonna actually try Ion Fury. If you guys would be interested in me trying Ion Fury, it's the first-person shooter made by some of the people from the Duke Nukem team. I do have that sitting here, and I picked that out tonight as well. I thought that might be an interesting one. But we'll see. Like, you let me know, chat. Either way. Okay. Yeah, it's amazing, like, going back to 100 now. And the speed is just, yeah. It's almost criminal how slow it is. It's like, it is, yeah. It is. Beautiful. Yeah, it's a boomer shooter, yeah. Yeah, I've got Iron Fury geared up, ready to go, and I was thinking about... I've had it on my docket for a while. And I figured we could check it out. It might be fun. I'll be honest with you, tonight I didn't really have too much planned on the docket. I could obviously finish Gex and do few other things, but I'm trying to do this thing in streaming now where I don't force myself to stream if I don't want to. And one of the biggest things that I have a problem with is streaming stuff that I have to stream. I'd rather stream like casually. And so tonight I was like, no, if I don't feel like streaming a certain game, I should just pick something out. And one of the things I was Mario Kart. And I was thinking, yeah, I'll play Mario Kart. See how we go with that. Go ahead, try it. Okay, after this tournament, we'll give it a shot. And we can have like a little interlude, we'll have a little break, have a chat. Because there's probably going to be some sort of weird Nintendo update that they'll do. Where Shigeru Miyamoto wants to, you know, put something in the game. Don't make streaming your third job. I don't consider this a job. I consider this a hobby. While there is money in streaming, and I do get money every now and again, I like this as an interactive part for fans and developers, and also to chill out. If streaming, I couldn't do streaming as a job. I think that's like waking up every day to stream for like the rest of your life. I get it though, like some people are just built for it. And then there's some people like Ule Tiger, who she streams only a couple of days a week, but that's still her job, and she does a really good job with that though. streaming a couple of days a week, but she manages to maintain a really solid fan base. And I think that's really cool. I kind of like the small group that we've got. I don't think there's anything to... Maybe having it a little bit bigger on Twitch would be nice. But I don't want to push it. I was thinking of dual streaming to the Shady Corner channel, just to see if anybody would be interested in watching it there. Because I know some people on YouTube, you know, they tune in that way as well. So dual streaming. And if you didn't guess by now, Larry Cooper's probably my favorite. He was my favorite in Smash. I just liked him. I like his design. I like his little mohawk. He's a cool dude. I like the name Larry too. Maybe I've always liked it. I'm not entirely sure. Karen's been in the business. She has, yeah, and she's given me a lot of good advice. She's very good at what she does. It's why I wanted to speak to her about social media and hired her as a social media advisor, because she's really good at it. So. But yeah, streaming's a different beast. You know, like, don't get me wrong, like, this is kind of a job in some ways, but not in the same way that a lot of other streamers would consider it their job. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is more casual for me, if anything. And it's cool because I get to interact with you guys, which is something I feel like I don't get to do as often as I'd like to, and the barrier is very different. I like the fact that I get to sit here and play games, and you guys get to talk, and you know, you have me on in the background or something. Talk about Kart and shit like that. Fuck. You reckon I'll get more views on YouTube? I might do. Iggy and Roy. Okay. Yeah, I've always liked how uniquely designed they are. I don't know if I would. My YouTube channel is always blacklisted, so the viewership always is limited. So that's why some videos get really good views and some don't. It's where I post them. It's where I post them usually that it kind of brings the viewership in. But because my content is a little bit more risky, YouTube like flags the shit out of it. So like, it's why even though I post stuff, like you'll see I've like my subscriber count literally idles. And it's been idling for years. Like it went from like 20 to 21 subscribers to 20,000 subscribers to 22,000 subscribers. It's because YouTube keeps blanketing it. It's a strange thing. I figured you'd be demonetized. Yeah, a long time ago. I was demonetized first on EVM before I was Shady Corner, because back when I started EVM, we used to get checks in the mail, and they used to send you a check. YouTube, that's how YouTube used to do it. They used to just send you a check in the mail. And I got my first check from YouTube, and I was blown up. It's so funny because I think about it now, and I think about how much I got paid at my actual job. Like working as an usher, it was way more. But I got $100 from YouTube revenue. And I remember taking it into the bank to cash it, and they fucking had no clue what it was. They're like, what is this? And I had to explain it to them. And this was also like in the early days where I didn't really understand a lot of business sense too. So we even started a bank account once for EVM Productions. And I had no clue how bank accounts worked. And when we were putting money in for EVM and we were trying to save money, interest kept coming out. And the reason why interest kept coming out was because they set us up as a business account, even though, like, when we told them we were starting up, we shouldn't have said that, because they instantly were like, oh, well, we're just going to take all their money away from them. And we technically weren't really a business. It was still a hobby at that point. We hadn't become a business yet. So the money was just being destroyed every time we put like $1,000 in there. It'd be gone within like 2 months. Because bank fees would just kill it. They'd be like, oh, you're keeping this here? Well, we're going to spend it. So it was just easier to then convert it into a casual account rather than be a business. That was our biggest mistake, I think we did early on when we started doing a business account to try to save money. And then even then, when we were doing conventions, we'd probably pull in around about $3,000 a convention. And we do YCon and Supernova. And then one year we did YCon, Supernova, and Comic-Con in 1 year. And we still didn't get $9,000. I think it was like $6,000 or something. Because like the problem was like you were losing money setting up booths. And by that time, like 3 conventions in one area that are all kind of the same. Like Supernova's like Comic-Con. So by the time you got to Comic-Con, everyone was already like spent. Like their money was gone. You'd be better off like going to the convention in the early year, because that was the convention to do. The moment you tried to do a convention in the later sense, it just didn't work. I want to do, we got Sexpo here in Australia, and I want to do Sexpo. I think that'd be a really fun one to do. To show off all of our games, to show off, you know, porn games and stuff. I think it'd be definitely different in the industry. Like, a lot of people would have a lot of, like, wow factor for us. It'd definitely be cool. I know there's one in Sydney as well. But I don't know if I'd fly just to go to a convention. I don't know how much that would actually be beneficial for me. I would rather do one in my town. Because to advertise Shady Kart would be like the bomb. Though when I think of Sexpo, I don't really think of hentai. You think of actual porn. Because Sexpo is not really built for... It's built for the adults. Do you know what I mean? Like, in the adults in the sense of, like... I don't think they're going there to look for hentai. Whereas, like, you go to, like, Hentai Expo or something like that. It's a bit different. And I know a couple of other people have expressed interest in doing it. I think Luna said she wanted to do a booth at one. And who else was it? Luna and might have been Susie. I don't know. Someone said that they wanted to do like help us with a booth, which I thought was a really cool idea. You know, then I wouldn't have to travel fucking 19 hours. Be highly disappointed if nobody showed up. And plus, like, by that point, you're kind of planning it as a holiday too. You know, you're kind of planning to go as a holiday. You're not going just for the trip of... It's not just a business trip. You're not just doing the booth because it's a business thing. Wow. But it'd be cool. Banger. 600 coins. Stick them in your pipe, Mario. What did I get? There's probably more wheels. Show me. What did I get? I swear I had those wheels before. What am I dreaming it? Oh, am I dreaming of these ones? Maybe. They look exactly the same. I know the stats are meant to do shit, but I really feel like the stats don't really do anything. Like, if you're skilled enough, you don't really need the stats, do you? Yeah. And this one's got... Hang on, let me see which ones I've not done. Yeah, there's a few in here. It's funny because I don't remember doing half of these, but I think what happened was when I got this on the Switch, I think some of my friends have played it. And they've done some of the cups. When we've had marathons. Yo, thank you for the follow. Stats be no more noticeable. You optimize your car. Yeah, maybe. I guess. Like, I know that like Mario Kart isn't really about terrain, is it? Like, it's not. It's not a terrain built game. Like, it's not designed to If you know that expansion pass, you should get it. I'd recommend it. Yeah, we're playing it now. Yeah, I don't know. The other thing too that I find a little bit tougher is going through all these on each fucking 150, 100, 150, 200 with minimal reward. Speed and acceleration. Yeah, I didn't either really as a kid. I'm just thinking. I mean, tell you what, we'll do one more. I'll do this one on 100. I'll do one more because I'm feeling I want to check this one out. I like the cut. I do too. Yeah, we were just talking about the Rubber Duck one and the Yoshi's Island one are probably the best out of all of them. I feel like some of them are fillers though. I definitely think some of them do feel like fillers. And it's funny like how Mario Kart Tour became additional content in a way. It really did become filler content in some way. Yeah, see, this track looks really cool. This one looks a bit more interesting. Yeah, the guitar's riffy. Like, this is riffy. Probably the best out of them so far. Do they have the Tokyo one in? The Tokyo track I really liked. That was always a banger in Tour. I think it was like a night level. Okay. This isn't too bad. Yeah, and the one thing I will say, even though the Mario Tour levels feel a little bit tacked on, the one thing I do like is that every lap it's a different direction. Like, they make you change the direction. In general, has great music. It does, yeah. I really think Mario Kart 8 is the peak, though. There's a huge part of me that feels that Mario Kart 9 is going to have to really do something different. And don't get me wrong, like, I think there's more of a level of curiosity, because I'm wondering what Nintendo's going to do. Like, what is going to be the thing that sets them apart? They could probably not. They could probably just phone it in if they wanted to and release Mario Kart 9 with just new tracks and new characters, and then people would be just as equally happy. But I think there needs to be... I hate using the word gimmick. I hate using the word gimmick. No, I didn't know what to do then. Deluxe is just the way, yeah. Yeah, well, because basically they've technically, when you think about it, they've re-released Mario Kart 8 3 times. On the Wii U, the Switch, and then they gave it a second life with the booster pack, because it was out on the Switch for ages before they came at it with DLC. And it's very off brand for... It's very off-brand for Nintendo to come back to something that long gone and come up with DLC. Did it work? Yeah, it actually did work well. Like, they knew what they were doing with it. You'd have to brake on that one so heavily. With anti-gravity, they should add something new. I think this should be the case as far as... Yeah. Mechanic could be the more neutral term, yeah. Yeah, because I feel like once they got the underwater, the hang glider, and the anti-gravity ship, it's like you need to kind of... There needs to be something that sets it apart. But I almost feel like they're just going to go, here's Mario Kart 9, and it just looks better. And plays better, and is kind of like... Because it does feel like that's a launch title. They wouldn't have shown it off in the Direct like that had they not made it seem like it was a launch title. And it is a perfect launch title because Mario Kart sets that tone for... it sets that tone for, like, inviting friends around to play the Switch. See, I like this. I like the mix-up of the Banshee Boardwalk style where they've got it partially underwater. I think it's really cool. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what they're going to do. I think Sonic Crossworlds has got the idea right, though. They're taking everything that made all the Sonic racing games previously good and mashing them together. Whether that will work well, I don't know. I know I've seen a lot of people play... So I wasn't in the beta. I never really go into betas. It's going to sound really weird. I'm very biased. Like, I prefer to sit back and wait. Like, if I know a game's coming out, I'm like, cool, and then I'll wait. I don't like to consume too much because I want to be able to open that game and play it and enjoy so many surprises. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind watching an analysis video, but when there's 200 analysis videos on the same thing, it's like you don't want to. Yeah, and see, those are good ones. I think the Splatoon situation would have to be that they do Splatoon 4. I feel like one series that didn't really get the go was ARMS. Was it ARMS? I heard ARMS was a good game, and that never really went anywhere. I heard that one was really good. I also feel like Nintendo really has to come out with the Metroid game at this point. They've been squeezing that ball for so long. I get it too, like, you don't want to rush dev time. But at this stage, it's like... it's a strange one. The other thing too is, like, I felt as Nintendo recently, they've definitely been more cash grabby than they would have been. Because normally when they do ideas, I've noticed, is when they do an idea, they do it, and then they move on to something else. And when they move on to something else, they come up with something a little bit not similar. So like with Mario Kart, they're like, if we're going to do another Mario Kart, it has to be a little bit different. What I found funny was they did the Breath of the Wild, and then they did the Tears of the Kingdom. And while it's got that new mechanic in it, they kept it in the same world. And normally Zelda, they tend to not do that many in this. Well, I mean, they did Spirit Tracks and Wind Waker, so I guess they did kind of pick the same aesthetic. But they were so quick to make a sequel to that game. I think because they knew how much it sold. They definitely considered it. I don't reckon they considered it initially. I reckon it was definitely an afterthought. Where they saw the sales and were like, we need to make another Tears of the Kingdom. And that's another one I've got to stream. I've got it. I've got Breath of the Wild. I've never played them. And we will play them in it. They will probably be on stream. Fucker. You know what I want? Give me Diddy Kong Racing 2. I know that shit's wrapped up in rareware shit, but fucking sully that bridge. Fix that shit up. People would eat up a Diddy Kong Racing 2, I reckon. It sucks though because obviously Mario Kart's the GOAT, so people come back to it. Originally I wanted to add digging mechanics. It was rejected and replaced with... Wow, okay. Yeah, it's certainly something... I think they could do boats. I think boats would be a cool idea. Not going under the water, but going over the water. And you know what I want Nintendo to learn? I hate saying this because it makes me sound like an asshole. But when you... And I started saying this before and I kind of wanted to finish what I was going to say. If you're going to make a roster, don't make 3 of the slots the same character, but wearing something different. When they announced that Metal Mario bullshit, I was like, are you fucking serious? That takes a slot? That's a skin. That's when Mario gets the metal hat. And then the real cop-out, I think, personally, which I thought was the dumbest, I think this was Nintendo's real fucking moment of, like, they had no clue what they were doing. Was like, when they were doing, Pink Gold Peach and Gold Mario. They got a plethora of fucking characters to pick from. And they decide, you know what? Peach has never been encased in gold before. Let's fucking release her. And that's a slot. And I just felt that was such a fucking waste of a slot. Like, make it a skin. make that a skin. I know you don't want to put skins in the game. Like, obviously you didn't want to ruin that aesthetic. But don't put that as its own slot. It takes up. And yeah, it just kind of like leaves like this terrible taste in my mouth a little bit about it. And I kind of like, and even the Peachette thing, I get it because Peachette, Toadette, is, you know, it's the hat. But yeah, I just always felt the slot was taken up. I will say the baby Marios get their own spot. They've always have. It's different. But when you're doing Gold Mario, it's, you know what? I'll show you after this. Because I wanna prove something. My opinion is perfectly valid. Thank you. Like, put a little wiggler in a cart or something. Like, you know, like anything. They could have done anything. We did a sketch on it years ago at EBM. You can see it on our YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure it was something like, I think it literally is called like Mario Kart 8 DLC or something. We made like a thing, a sketch, basically to kind of like pull the piss out of the fact that it was like, this doesn't feel like a reward. It felt like you were kind of, you know, was it shitting, you know? Hey Priscillion, hope you're doing well, my dude. Congratulations on your game launch, my dude. Yeah, I'll show you something. Because this is like, and I get it because Nintendo's doing an aesthetic. I'll show you a menu thing, right? They created Pink Gold Peach to add more female heavyweight characters. But they never said that though, initially though, did they? Like they never said that. So like, alright, I'll show you something. I'm gonna show you something. Because this is what makes me mad. Alright. You've got this whole roster, right? Now, I get it. Here. And why does this have its own menu? One, because it's Yoshi's. From Yoshi's Story and Yoshi's Island, they're all different Yoshis. Got their own fucking menu. Now, I understand that the babies are there. That's a given. They get a pass because that's that. Right? Yeah, so, okay, same thing with the Shy Guy. Perfect example, yes. This shouldn't have its own slot. That is silly. This shouldn't have its own slot. Neither should this. These two should be here and here. Same with these two. These two should be up in the top left. They're skins. There's no personality change with these people. They're the same people. So what have we bought? What have we done? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 slots we've opened up, right? We've opened up 4 slots. Now, obviously, all of these guys get them. Now, this one, Peachette, is confusing. Because she's using the crown. So technically, it's Toadette. Now, my question is, Is this the first game they've introduced that crown? I don't know. Does this... Yeah, this feels like it should be... I don't know. This one's a weird one. Yeah, there's like plenty of characters they could put in it. The fucking piranha plant is in the game. They've picked like Wiggler. Okay, the Wiggler is in the game. I shut my mouth. I said it and then the Wiggler is there. They've got plenty to pick from. It was only in U Deluxe. Is that the... Is that the Wii U game? Is that the Wii U one? Or is that the one that was on the Switch? It's strange. This whole thing is strange. The way they've designed this irritates the shit out of me. I didn't bring back Lakitu or Queen Bee. It was a port of the Wii U game. So, okay, is the crown in the Wii U game? Because I don't remember it being in the Wii U game. Maybe I didn't play it. But yeah, I don't know. Just a personal preference for me. It's like, I get it. These are two different characters. You know? What does irritate me a little bit, oh, it's only in Deluxe? Shit, I didn't know that. I thought it was only in New Super Mario Brothers U. So it's they brought that power up only for Deluxe? That's fucking weird. Was it a bonus or something that they added it in? Yeah, you know what? You are correct. Dry Bowser could easily be a Bowser skin. It is Bowser. Yeah, you are correct. And then you could move Bowser Jr. down on the same row with the children. Right? So then the children all have their own row. Say with Dry Bones. Oh, shit. It's still the definitive version. Is it really? So I've got New Super Mario Brothers U and then Luigi U. That's the Wii U ones, right? Wow, I should probably get the other one then, huh? Yeah, they could be on it. So we've got what? So we've got 1 slot, 2 slot, 3, 4. We've opened up 6. Fucking 6 slots, dude. I'm not telling Nintendo how to cook. I just think that it's a bit strange. Like, I just think that, like, this design and then they have this shit here where you can select this feels like that they should have done it with this. It's kind of why, like, when they did Smash Brothers and they had Dr. Mario, I hated the fact that Dr. Mario was its own character. I get it. It's gonna have a different moveset. I get it. It just, like, it's just, like, but here it's different. Even the Koopling. Yeah, but then you could also say that would be the same with the children as well. I get it. This makes it look like a really full roster as well. But it just, this is just, like, in my opinion, is just messy. Because you're, like, Tanuki Mario is the same Mario. He's just wearing a onesie, dude. Like, I don't get that. I don't understand that as a racer. It's a slot somebody else had. Does the Inkling have skins too? Yes. They got the fucking dude! So that it is doable then. So that is doable then. So you could have the guy or the girl. You could go guy or girl. It doesn't matter. So this is doable. Link and Villager also... Get fuck out. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Stop it. Do they really? Oh my god. Alright, Nintendo. I know you're listening because you've bugged my house. What the fuck is with this shit, dude? This is wrong. You've got this bullshit up here. These two. You don't need slots for these. Does Isabel? No. No. Yeah, it just irritates me because it's like they've got a whole menu system here. Like they've got a menu system that works where it's like you can select boy or girl, you can select the alternate and then they've even got alternate costumes. And yet they decided that these two were the I can't wait for fucking green gold Luigi. That's gonna be the fucking goat. Oh my god. Sorry about that mini rant. It's just bugged me for a long time. This roster, while Mario Kart 8 is amazing, this is the worst roster lineup that they've ever done in terms of the way they've designed it. Go back to the Wii version. Or even Double Dash. Though I know I'm biased because I really love Double Dash. But even the Wii one, the roster was designed so much better. There's just, yeah, this is... It's such a strange choice. I get it. She's meant to be heavier. So, on that note, should we check out Ion Fury? Would you guys want to check out Ion Fury as our next candidate for tonight? They should pull a Mario Party or Tennis, Goomba, and Chain Chomp. Well, yeah, they should because there's a fucking Wiggler in there. Like the one of the Wigglers is a racer. So, like, why can't they just go, like, a Chain Chomp is a racer? They did it with the Boo. And that's what pissed me off the most, was because I feel like they kind of go halfway with ideas sometimes, and then they just sort of piss fart around with the other shit, and then they go, nah, we weren't going to do that. It's so weird. All right, hang on. Give me 1 second to change the game. Sorry about my rant. Okay. Yeah, they had King Boo, Priscilla on. They had King Boo. Don't have hands. Is there any other characters that don't have hands? I'm trying to think. Doesn't matter. Just fucking put a Thwomp in the car. Like, I don't care. Like, it's more creative than fucking Pink Gold Peach. Again, if you ever want to see, I did a video on it. It's on EVM Productions. We did a sketch on it of Pink Gold Peach. And I basically pulled the piss out of it. Let me swap the ticker. I think this is it. Tell me if I updated it right. If I've not updated it right, let me know. Where's the chick from Mario?